what's up guys? We're out here on the North Mountain Trail outside of Catawba, Virginia. It is a section of the AT that's about 13 miles long, and we're doing it here right now. It's about 7:30. We're out here on the trail just starting, and yeah, let's go. So I'm here with Hannah, my sister, out here on the trail. Hannah, how are you feeling?
I'm a little chilly.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like 37 degrees out.
Not too bad though.
What do you hope to accomplish on this journey, this voyage today?
To get back safely.
To not get the COVID out here?
And to see a black bear.
That would be nice.
Yes, it would be.
No, I haven't seen any wood-bees.
This would be nice to see too.
So this trail is about 4,000 feet of elevation on the way up and the way back. So it's 13 miles out. We're going 13 miles out, 13 miles back today. Hopefully we can get it done in a day, because we didn't pack any food or anything except for a few snacks. But it's about 4,000 feet, and it hasn't been too steep yet, but we are coming up to a pretty aggressive hill, and then at the very end there's another really aggressive hill. So I'm pretty excited about this one. It's supposed to have some views of the Triple Crown as you go through it, Tinker Cliff, Mcafee Knob, and Dragon's Tooth. So if there's not too many leaves, we should be able to see some of these peaks as we go. We just went up one of the steepest parts of the hill here. It was pretty much straight uphill. Really warms you up. The 30-degree weather doesn't feel so bad after you've gone straight up a hill like that. We are pretty much at the top of the trees here. If you look down, into this valley here, it's a couple hundred feet drop down, and we're way up here. Hopefully we're going to get to the top of the hill here and be able to see out. It's around 8:30. We've been out here for about 2 hours. Or I'm sorry, 1 hour. And it is warmed up. I had to take my jacket off. So that's kind of nice. Kept me warm for a little bit, because we've been going straight uphill this whole time. So we've made it about 2 miles or so, so we're on track to do the 24 or so in about 12 hours, which is kind of what we ballparked for this, so that's exciting. The view around here is incredible. We haven't had any overlook views, but Just looking down the mountain is incredible. And it's a shame a camera can't accurately get the depth of just how far down it is. Coming up to an intersection here. We could either go North Mountain and Turkey Trail that way, or wildlife. And it's very wild. I don't see a trail. Oh, look at this. We're still at the Turkey Trail sign, and there's a turkey right in the photo. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it turned yellow. Oh, it's supposed to be yellow.
We've both been hoping to see a bear today. Maybe we should have taken the wildlife, as Hannah put it a few seconds ago. But hopefully we'll get to see one. That would be pretty awesome. We're up here on this ridge line, and it literally drops right off. It's awesome. And there's a lot of kind of grassy underbrush here. It is really cool. It looks like the old growth forest, except no Amanita muscaria mushrooms, unfortunately. Though I don't think we have the reindeer to urinate them out, so we get the psychedelic trip. What do you think? Should we cut these trees down so we can see the mountain?
Yeah.
So Hannah's taking a picture of these flowers. And since I'm the extension agent, I should know what they are, but I don't. So when I'm out here on the trail and I see a plant that I want to identify that I don't know what it is, if I have signal, I use an app. One is called iSeek and the other is called Picture This. And they let me ID any plant out there. It's awesome for trips like this. So we've walked past a bunch of these campsites. There's a little fire pit. And we've actually walked across probably 4 or 5 people camping, actually, who are still in their tents. We got an early start. But man, this is a beautiful place to camp. With a little fire, you wake up in the morning and you see this view through the trees. It's beautiful. We just came across this incredible view of the mountains, the Blue Ridge Mountains. And it's so warm right here. It's still probably in the 40s out and kind of cold. But right here in the sun, it's like a sauna. It would take a real turkey to go down that trail. So we've been about 5 miles. It's been about 2.5 hours, so doing 2-ish miles an hour, a little over. Not too bad. It's been great, but we've been going uphill for most of it. I'm wondering when the downhill portion is that they told us about. Probably still a ways off, but it's pretty far downhill this whole way, and we got some people on our tail catching up with us. The parking lot was full when we got here this morning. There's a lot of people out here. I don't know if they were just day hikers or what was going on, but it's good to see a lot of people out here in nature. we've been on the trail for about 3.5 hours, and we are 7.5 miles in, and it is now beef jerky time, my favorite part of the trail. Where did these rocks come from? They're huge, and we're on the top of a mountain. They come in with the glaciers. Did the overlords place them here when they built the simulation? Where did they come from? What you see here is the first little bit of fall coming down the mountain here. It's all getting orange. It is really nice. And you can see orange and purple leaves gathering on the ground. Pretty soon all these are going to be off the trees. But it's cool. Fall's coming in. It was cold this morning. It's still kind of cold now, but it's really nice out. So we are halfway done with the North Mountain Trail, and luckily we have this nice busy highway next to us to walk into. We are I guess 11-ish miles down, and it took us just under 5 hours. So we are headed back the way we came, and we're going to go get some dinner hopefully afterwards. Most of this is pretty flat, and the section right at the end is completely downhill, so looking forward to it. There hasn't been much interesting stuff on the way back that we didn't already see the first time we went through this part. So, you know, not too bad. It warmed up a little bit, probably 60 degrees, but this isn't the nicest trail as far as scenery. Most of the really nice mountain views are blocked by the trees, even when you're on top of the ridges. So it's not a boring trail, but it's definitely not the most interesting. What I liked about it is the whole thing, I think we'll end up going about 22 to 23 miles, and it's about 44 feet of elevation gain. So pretty good challenge for sure. But as far as doing it again, I don't know that I would. Not just this stretch, but I would definitely do it as part of the Triple Crown here in Virginia. We just met some folks who we passed coming up on the way back, who none of them are any relation to each other, but they've sectioned hiked a few times together, and this is their second time or third time doing the Triple Crown together. All met up on a trail at some point, and some of them are from Georgia, some of them from Florida, and once a year or so they all get in contact with each other and hook up on the trail and go for a long hike. This one they're doing 5 days, but they said they had done 10 days and 9 days before, so they go all over the place, and once a year when they have their vacations, they go out and hike together, which is really awesome. We're back here in the parking lot. We did about 23 miles today, in just over 10 hours. It was a long hike. We had about 8,000 feet of elevation gain total, which is pretty insane, but I had a good time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tune in next time for the next O'Neill adventure. Thanks.